You played the Pit. That's one of the most played custom games made by somebody in Fortnite. That every time someone jumps into it, they get a percentage of money. So that person's rich after creating the Pit. He really is. He gets thousands, like at least $25,000 a month because someone else created the Pit again, and then that's when Epic. It was a while ago. They're like, all right, we need to find a way to copyright for people, so you cannot steal other people's creations, which people learn how
Yeah.
to do really quickly. But that's the original Pit that you played, and it will only now no one else can name theirs the Pit.
Nice. Yeah, so that also opens up new rules for litigations, rules, right? Our governments aren't designed for this.
No,
How
they're
do you
too old.
enforce?
They're
How do
like
you
80 years old.
Well, not only that, but I mean, especially when you have members of the United States government asking Mark Zuckerberg what is Wi-Fi?
Or the TikTok one. That was funny.
Yeah, the TikTok.
Is
He's like,
this?
I'm
Is it
Singaporean.
looking at me? He's like, not unless you turn the camera on.
No, the Mark Zuckerberg one was like, does your application access my home network? He's like, well, it kind of has to get on the internet.
Kind of how it does
He's like, that's
it.
how the internet works. But
Yeah.
I'm very scared, right? So when I was in college, I took a class that was titled "Government, Not Engineering, Controls the Future," right? And so you can have the best engineers in the world, but the government dictates how far technology can get.
Is ours
Now,
limiting ours as we speak?
well, I would say no. I would say within the United States, there's not a whole lot of, other than the ESRB ratings, the government doesn't really have a whole lot of say in what happens. There's been GTA over the last 20 years has been a topic of controversy.
Mortal Kombat as well, right?
Yeah, there was a little bit of Mortal Kombat. There was a Dave Mirra's BMX where you can be ride the girls topless back in the day. There was a Dead or Alive topless, like beach edition that had like a topless cheat code. Grand Theft Auto had the no coffee or something scene. I don't know if
Dude,
you
it
remember that.
doesn't matter anymore. Just go to Steam, and it's called Hentai, and it's a whole section of games like that.
Yeah, but back then it was revolutionary. Like back then it was
The little kid brain. What's
yeah,
happening?
it was crazy to think that those things that somebody pushed that boundary. Nowadays it's almost expected. Heck, nowadays you're kind of sad if it doesn't have it.
Yeah, well, that's what they're talking about. GTA 6 being equally sexy for both genders.